Hey guys, it's Lady Raven, the Wild Witch, and I'm here to do your weekly card reading. Meant to do this yesterday, but didn't exactly get to it. So I wanted to go ahead and do it for us today to see how your week is going to go. And as promised, this is the deck I'm using. This is the True Black Tarot, which is that gorgeous deck that I posted pictures on my Instagram earlier this week. So like I said, I've been on waiting list for this deck, and I'm very excited that it's finally here. So I pulled two cards like I generally do for this reading, and the card is, one of them is, what are the obstacles? What are the things that are standing in our way right now? And then the second card is, what are the things that we are hopefully going to help us in this week? Things that we need to maybe look past and move past it. And embrace as they come. So the very first card that I pulled for obstacles is this card right here. This is the Two of Cups, which in this deck, cups are associated with the elements of water. And as you can see, there's two beautiful gold angelfish jumping out of the water glasses. And I especially like the symbology of the arrow on the top, which symbolizes kind of like an end to hostility. So if you are in a relationship right now, not necessarily a romantic relationship, but in any relationship where maybe it's been very difficult. A lot of times right now, people are inside all the time. You start fighting over the little things, and everything that your partner does or your friend does or your sibling does just really pisses you off, and then you kind of go off on that. So the fact that we have a two, this tells me that these are not necessarily major things in a relationship. They're small things that kind of get blown out of proportion. And the arrow here talks about basically ceasing the war, essentially. Let's not fight over things that are small. So I think the challenge that this card presents in this week is, if you are dealing with challenging relationships, take a breath and take a minute and say, is this something that it's worth having this battle, or am I just really frustrated right now, and this is why I'm having this argument? So this is the one card. And then the card that I pulled that's going to symbolize kind of what are the opportunities that we can build on. It's interesting because I pulled this card right here. I pulled Temperance, which, as you can see, is a gorgeous card. I love the yin-yang symbol in the back. I love the fact that it's an angelic being, but she's got that long red hair, really kind of playing in on that. But I did pull this card reversed. So Temperance for me generally is a card of balance, and it says, do things in balance. There is not necessarily, things are not as black and white as we sometimes tend to want to make them. It's not an all or nothing situation. And when we tend to get frustrated, we go to our corners and we're like, this is going to be my way or the highway. So this card here is reversed, and I think the reversal for me, it means to just be conscientious of the compromises that you may need to make, because maybe this week you are the person that's being unreasonable. Maybe you are the person that is not compromising in areas that you should be compromising. So what are the things that you can do in the current relationship that you have right here that are causing problems? And then, so what are some of the compromises, some of the things that you can do that will improve the overall outcome of the relationship? Relationships that have too many, I think fighting in a relationship is absolutely normal, and I think it's healthy. I think relationships that don't fight, generally there's kind of an underlying current. We are all unique individuals. We're never going to agree on everything all the time. So there's always going to be that little bit of friction. So being able to move past that. If you have a partner that you really enjoy being with, or a family member that you really enjoy spending time with, sometimes you need to say, let bygones be bygones, because just as sure as you know that you are right, your other counterpart in that argument knows that they are right. And this argument is going to keep going back and forth until somebody finally says, you know what, let's stop fighting. And sometimes it doesn't really mean that you have to apologize and say that you were wrong. It's just a matter of coming up to somebody and say, I care about you. I really enjoy spending time, and I just don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight over this. And we can agree to disagree. We can all, still have our own opinions and still be part of this relationship. We don't have to be on the same page with every single thing that comes in. So sometimes not winning an argument is the win in the long run for the relationship. So that is the advice that I am getting from the True Black Tarot for this week, and I hope to bring you a message once again next week. So be kind to yourselves and be kind to your partners during this very stressful time. All right, take care, guys. Bye.